What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, City Boy Farming. You know, in my previous video we made some dark chocolate, but now in this video we're making milk chocolate. Now the machine I'm using is a ultra perfect wet grinder, and is used for making peanut butter chocolate, any type of rice paste or anything. This is a huge grinder with a motor, basically. But enough of me talking. Let's get started so I can show you how to make it. All right, to get things started, to get things going on a roll, let's talk about what actually needs to be in here. So when it comes to making chocolate, you do not want to have no liquid. And when I mean like no liquid that's not from the chocolate itself. So I am going to add cacao butter, I'm sorry, but I'm using the double boil method since it is from the seed itself, with the bean, just so it's to help process the tempering process, and we need that nice fine chocolate liquor. So what I'm gonna do is put down the stove, stir that up, then I'm gonna pour it in here, get this ball rolling, get the ball rolling. One thing I do want to remind you on, do not boil this butter. Just melt it. We want a good melted butter. It don't have to be super hot. It don't have to boil. Just melt. All right. So like I said, it don't have to be boiling hot. It just have to be melted. And what we're going to do next is just pour this into this while it's rolling. So let me see if I can probably turn it on. Just to get the ball rolling. A little at a time. Then I'm gonna do the rest to smooth all the way around. All right, this is what you want to see. Make sure all the butter's going all the way around. Specialist doing his job. Yeah, just like this, and then you want to start adding the nibs. Slowly, but don't do it all at once, just slowly. So I'm using a cup. I'm just gonna slowly add it. Just slowly add it. All right, so it's starting to get into the liquor form, or liquid form. So I'm gonna wait until it get a little more liquidy, and then I'm gonna start adding the sugar and the dry milk, because I prefer milk chocolate, but that's what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna let it keep rolling for at least 4 more hours, at least. But I'm gonna let it get a little more liquidy. All right, as you can see, it's starting to form that liquor. Everything looking nice. Look at that. And we got a few chunks in there, but that's okay because I'm gonna still push some down there, but I'm gonna add the granulated sugar and the powdered milk. So you don't wanna add a lot. Just make sure you do it in intervals, or let it pour some, let it get grounded up a little, pour some more, and so on and so on. Same thing with the dry milk. So we don't want this to clunk up or just to be piling up and getting clogged in the little rotors, as we see. So that's what I'm about to do right now. All right. And don't worry if you see some black stuff. I'm using the same thing the nibs is in, so don't worry about that. Just a little more. Some on this side. Then I'm gonna do the same thing with the powdered milk. So you got more grainy. Well, it's just all smooth. Look at that, perfect chocolate. Alrighty, alright, it's starting to look more and more like the chocolate liquor. I do want to say that this is amazing, it smells so good. I'm gonna add a little more dry milk just to give it that extra creamy, milky taste, but it's looking really good. All right, look at it. Look at the liquor now. This is what we call the chocolate liquor stage. Now, it's time for the tempering process. So this is where usually some people use a marble table and lay it down there and ship it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the boiling method, and I'm gonna stack that on top. And then I'm gonna put it in another pan and put it in the cooler room so it can cool down. That's the tempering process. So that's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna put it in the mold that I have. Here we go. Tempering the chocolate, and then I'm gonna put it in the cooler area. But let me get my phone away from this heat. All right, so I got them all nice and tempered. Temper the chocolate. Ooh, bad. Now it's time to put them inside these molds. So it don't have to go in I'm shaking. It don't have to go in the freezer, but they can go in the refrigerator for at least 5 minutes or a little bit longer until you see a solid formation form. All right, so this is what we're doing. Putting it in there with this. And we got it on the metal tray because we're using silicone. So when we bounce it, it'll be able to even out all the way around. And look, it's blended in with the silicone tray. Don't do it. And here we are, the milk chocolate. So beautiful, so luscious, so delicious. I'm excited for this. And now we gotta do the crunch test. Usually, oh yeah, that was a good crunch. A little melty too. Yeah, I prefer milk chocolate. That's good. That's some good chocolate right there. All right, that's it. That's pretty much it with this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification to get notified when I post more videos. Again, this is City Boy Farming. Thanks for watching. Peace.